Professor Nicola Ranger, General Secretary and Chief Executive of the Royal College of Nursing, RCN, warned that the UK is so reliant on overseas workers, particularly in social care. She used her keynote speech at the union's annual congress to stress that staff from overseas are more than welcome in the United Kingdom. On Monday, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer set out a number of measures aimed at reducing the number of people coming to the UK. The White Paper includes plans to end care worker visas for overseas recruitment, as well as bringing in stricter tests for colleges and universities offering places to foreign students and a reduction in the amount of time graduates can spend in the UK after their studies. Migrants will also have to wait 10 years rather than 5 to apply for settlement or citizenship, although the likes of doctors and nurses could be fast-tracked. Speaking to about 3,000 delegates in Liverpool, Professor Ranger said nursing in the UK has truly global roots. So let me say again, you are more than welcome in the United Kingdom, she added. Thank you for bringing your skills to this country. Bigger than that, you've brought your lives here. Your families. You know, more than I ever will, how hard that is. The obstacles. The costs. Even worse, the hostility. We want to crack down on this. Speaking of the Prime Minister's plans, Professor Ranger said, the UK is so reliant on overseas workers, especially in social care, and the government has no plan to grow a domestic workforce. This is all about politics. Pandering. Scapegoating. This should be about people. Professor Ranger used her speech to urge the government to drop the no recourse to public funds condition, which restricts the ability to claim benefits, housing assistance and tax credits, and grant indefinite leave to remain to all nursing staff. Let me tell you what this government needs to be doing instead, she said. An immigration system that works for care staff and for nurses, the people we rely on. Start with the policy of no recourse to public funds. Drop it. You live here. You work here, your rights are the same. 2. Government, stop making money out of people's immigration applications. Profiteering of the very worst kind. You can bring these charges right down to processing costs. Cut £2,000 off that fee. And, finally, grant indefinite leave to remain to all nursing staff without delay. Give people the security, respect and stability they need. Danny Mortimer, co-chair of the Cavendish Coalition and chief executive of NHS Employers, part of the NHS Confederation, said the government's announcement will leave health and social care leaders concerned. International workers play a crucial role in delivering these important services across the country. He added, whilst the government has set out improvements it intends to make to improve domestic supply and retention for the social care workforce, they are still some way from full implementation. Scrapping the social care visa will also be deeply damaging and potentially catastrophic, according to GMB National Officer Will Dalton. The whole sector is utterly reliant on migrant workers, yet we still have more than 130,000 vacancies across the country, he said. Care work is difficult, often dangerous yet very badly paid. GMB is working with the government on fair pay agreements in care, which are desperately needed to give these highly skilled professionals the wage rise they deserve. But there is absolutely no chance these will be in place in time to fill the void these new visa restrictions will create.